Hi, everybody. Woo! Once again, cutting it awfully tight. Take this off. I think I'm safe. No one's here. How are y'all doing? Did you have a good weekend? It's hot. I have a lap full of wool right now. It was a hot, hot weekend. Good for turning on AC if you had it. We do, and we did. I'm not a huge fan of the AC, but eventually there's a certain temperature threshold that happens where I can't knit, and so then I concede. So it was really nice to have the AC on. Hi Z, hi Christy. So lovely to see you ladies. Hi Margot. I'm so glad about that. Hi Jan. So yeah, I did some serious knitting this weekend. I also managed to score myself a physical therapy appointment today for my arm, which is perfect after a heavy weekend of knitting. But I had to finish up that secret project I've been working on, and then I just need to get back to some of my projects and finish them because they're starting to do that thing, where they weigh heavy on your shoulders and you just like you drag your feet about everything because you have these things you need to finish, and even if you love them, it's still hard to force yourself to work on the things that are weighing on you. So I busted out my secret thing. I blocked it. It literally, I took it outside and put it in the shade on my blocking mats. And I was joking because it was 104. I was joking that it was going to take 17 seconds to dry, but it really actually took 20 minutes. It took 20 minutes to dry my thing. That's nuts. So that's some hot weather. My friend Cadence in Georgia, who owns Fuzzy Go, one of my co-conspirators for the Good Vibes Yarn Tour, she joked that in Georgia it would be 104, but it still wouldn't be dry in a week because we have no humidity here. So, anyways, it's so nice to see everybody. Hi, hi, hi. 70 degrees. That sounds beautiful, Heidi. Thank you. Oh, God, yeah. It's definitely going to be a little better today, and it's windy today, but because it's windy, it means AC is still happening. I just cannot stand listening to the wind howl. Ooh, Chris, you're sneaky. You're sneaking the video in at work. Yeah, no guilt. No guilt. I know you all work hard. I know you do. So you sneak a video in here and there. Nope, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. Yeah, so Margot, there's no humidity. It's the Pacific. It's a dry heat, as people love to say. So, um, oh, Heidi, I do love a good PT session. I have to find someone new because my gal left town, the woman that just I thought was a miracle worker. So I'm not crazy about that, but I'm to the point where I'm ready. I'll find someone new if I need to because it's bad. I don't sleep well. It's just I need it fixed. I need it fixed so I can finish knitting all the gazillions of projects that are all around my chair upstairs in that knitting room. So, hey, Steph. So I have a new project that I want to tell you about. Yeah, I'm gonna cast on something. Oh gosh. But also I wanted to show you what I was able to start working on after I finished my secret thing. Hey Campbell, could you do me a favor? Could you hand me that swatch that's just out of my reach? So first things first, after I finished my secret project, I got out. Thank you, sweetheart. Want to say hi?
Hi everyone.
Campbell says hi.
Bye everyone.
I busted out my love notes and I got, look at that, one finished sleeve. So needles ready, ready to power down and finish this puppy. I'm so excited. I don't need it right now in the 100-degree weather, but it's going to be perfect come this fall. So, hi, Pam from Springfield, Virginia. Anyways, I was finally able to make some progress on that, and so that was exciting. And then I also brought to just remind you what I'm working on because I haven't made more progress on it, but I just wanted to show you because I'm excited to get it going again. Hi, Miss Sarah. Is my flax that you guys helped me pick out my color for. So this is my flax sweater in tiramisu. So yes, there's the front of that in that self-striping, really fun brushed blend yarn. So that's gonna get back out this week. I'm gonna make some progress on that. I'm really close to the armhole divide, so I'm looking forward to getting below the armhole divide and just cruising away, getting some stuff done. um, Campbell, Julia says hi. Thank you, Julia. I love that love note. I'm so glad that you inspired me to make one because I've long admired other people's love notes, and I just everything about it from the feel of those two yarns together. Just as a reminder, I'm using Manos Fino, which is wool and silk, with Kid Silk Haze, which is silk and mohair. So I love that. The feeling is just like super luxurious, and then the fit of that is going to be so great. Oh, hey, I should tell you guys what we're all going to do here. We, the staff at Not Another Hat, are all getting in on the wool and 100-day dress challenge. So have you guys heard about this? If you follow Clara Parks, you probably have heard about it. So this is a company, it's wool ampersand, but the website is wooland.com, and they make wool dresses. They started out with one design. It's called the Rowena swing dress, and they've added some other things to their lineup now. And it is the most lightest, like, swingy fabric. I got mine. I tried it on and it fits. It's you would not believe it's wool. It feels so good. And so they have this challenge to wear your dress every day for 100 days, and then you get $100 credit to their website for another style or another dress or whatever. And we had a very near and dear friend to the shop, Michelle Jernstead. She used to live here and she knit samples for us, and so she moved away. But she did the challenge this spring, and so we were following along, and she was posting these pictures every day. And it's a knitter's dream because it's you can order this very basic style dress that you can then accessorize and dress up with your sweaters, your scarves, your cowls, everything. You can wear it bare-legged on a warm day or with tights or leggings on a cool day. And wool is so good at regulating temperature, so it's really quite wearable even in warm temperatures. And so we're doing it. All of us here at the shop have ordered our wool and dresses, and I think four of us have already got them, and I think they all fit. Julia says she's already tried it on with her love note. That's perfect. And so you will be seeing us because I think we're going to start September 15th. So at the shop, that's what we'll be wearing every day. And you can wash it. You don't have to not wash it, but basically you just have to hand wash it. Michelle says it even works in the wool cycle or the gentle cycle on your machine, which is awesome. Z, the website is wooland.com. So wooland.com. And so I think it's going to be fun because we're going to get a couple of days where we all get in here in our dresses and take some pictures and send it to the company and be like, hey, it's not just one of us doing your challenge, it's five of us. So we got a variety of colors. I think most of us got the classic Rowena, which is the long sleeve version, and I did test my sleeves easily go up to 3/4. If I scrunch them up, they stay there really nicely. And then I don't know if anyone got the sleeveless version. I would have got the sleeveless version if they had black in my size, and they didn't. They just had it in olive and charcoal right now. But maybe that's what I'll use my credit for after I complete the challenge. So I got the classic Rowena in black, and they have pockets. I don't know if I already mentioned this. Pockets! An essential dress component, right? Pockets. Yeah. So it's going to be so fun because I won't have to think about what I'm going to wear every single day. And then I can accessorize it with all my knitwear, which is a great goal for me to set. I have so much stuff, especially shawls. I don't know, what am I saying? I probably have 40 to 50 sweaters in my closet. Oh, that's absurd. I mean, I weed it out regularly too. I just have such an addiction to making sweaters. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that. You guys will see it, I'm sure, all the time because every time I'm doing one of these videos, it'll be the dress with some accessory. Yes, Judy, there are pockets. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, black sleeveless comes out in November, Ingrid said. Ingrid's in on it too. So if you're interested in sleeveless, it's coming. Um, I know, Z. It's that's the idea of just not having that decision every day. So basically, they just recommend between washings, you hang it back up in a well ventilated area every night. And wool does not hang on to odors, so it's going to be really good. And to spot clean, like obviously if you spill something, etc., spot clean. So, anyways, yeah, you guys check it out. It's really, really, really going to be fun. Okay, so on to this knit along thing I'm gonna do. Okay, do you guys remember last week when I introduced Lanas, the brand new Barocco non-superwash worsted weight wool. Um, and my sales rep Beverly for Barocco, she was on the video, and she said, "I'll knit something with you. Yeah, let's do it." And so I emailed her and I was like, "All right, what are we doing? Because you said you would." So that's pretty much like 100% commitment, right? So we found a pattern, and it's a steeked colorwork pattern, and we know steeking is hot, you guys. A lot of you are steeking your second soundtracks, and so I think this is going to be so much fun. So I am sitting here planning out my potential colors. I know what my main color is going to be, but let me grab up an armful of this stuff and I'll show you kind of the palette that I'm working with. Okay, can I do this? Can I pull off this? All right, there we go. This is my palette. This this one right here up top by my nose, right here. That's my main color. I'm such a dork. I only need 4 contrast colors, so obviously I have more here than I'm gonna need. But this is my play pile for now for GI Joeing my yarn. You guys know about GI Joeing, right? Have I talked about GI Joeing before? Um, okay, so GI Joeing is is a term that was coined by one of our favorite customers and sometimes teacher, Kirsten. And this was back 10 plus years ago when her son was probably 8 or 9. And we noticed that Kirsten would come into the store and she'd grab a few yarns and she'd set them on the coffee table and sit down and she would knit and talk and hang out with us. And periodically she'd lean forward, she'd rearrange a couple of them and she'd sit back and she'd knit and she'd watch the table. And then she'd lean forward and she'd move this one here and this one here. And finally we were like, we've noticed you do this all the time. She's like, yeah, I'm GI Joeing my yarn. And we were like, come again? And she said, it's like my son when he plays with his GI Joes. These two talk to each other right here, and then something happens, and you want these two over here, so then they come over here, and we just were like, that's perfect. So from that point on, that's a term that's in our shop, is we GI Joe our yarn. So that's like when you put them in a happy little pile and you let them talk to each other for a few minutes and you observe, and then maybe you realize that this needs to be over here and this needs to be over here, and you rearrange your pile, and then you sit back and you let them talk to each other for a few minutes and observe, and eventually you arrive on the perfect combination for your project, for whatever you need. So I'm gonna let these guys GI Joe for a little bit throughout the day before I make my decision. But I'll talk more about this on Friday, and Beverly's going to be here on the video on Friday, and she's going to have her decisions, and we will tell you what pattern we're using. So maybe if any of you guys want to get in on it, you can join us. A very informal and impromptu colorwork steeked knit along. So but I'm pretty excited. It's really nice to feel motivated to cast on something. I know it's my weakness, but I don't care. I don't care. Cast on if I want to, right? Oh, all right. Let me check in with everybody in the comments. You like my colors? It's funny because when I held them up to you, I'm sitting in the back corner of the shop and it looks very blue. So I don't know if everything was kind of imbued with a blue wash or if you were seeing them really accurately. So, but yeah, so if you go to look at our website and you're looking at Lanas, Lake is my main color, Lake. Oh yeah, Z asked about how they know if you have worn it for 100 days, and Julia responded, but just in case if you're curious, you take a picture every day. So and then you upload it into an online drive and send it to them. So yeah, that's how the wool and people know. So um, yeah, see Heidi. Heidi says she's with me on the casting on thing. Life's short. Knit what you want. Z, me too. Teal is definitely maybe my favorite color. It is definitely what I gravitate towards most because it goes with everything. You can wear teal with black. You can wear it with navy. You can wear it with brown. It goes with everything. So it's just such an easy. It's almost a neutral, except it's not. It's a color in the rainbow neutral. I'm making things up. Sweater behind me, Mary. Oh, this is Phoenix from Truly Myrtle, another great one. It would also be great in the new Barocco Lanas. Our samples out of the Blue Sky Wool stock, which many of you are now familiar with, thanks to Soundtrack. So, but it's a really lovely design that uses slip stitch knitting or mosaic techniques instead of color work. So you actually are only using one color in a row. So if you're interested in that, check that out because Phoenix is a great, great sweater. So, okay, y'all, it's been 16 minutes of me blathering on, and I think that's probably enough for everybody. Wish me luck at PT today. I'd love to get my arm fully functioning again. And I will see you guys all on Friday where we will talk more about the sweater for the knit along and options. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely week. Bye.